failed an entire semester. So, long story short, it's just been a very frustrating day for me because I don't come on here and talk much about like my schooling. Is
Yeah.
it?
So more so how hard you work at what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
Because doesn't depend on how smart you are born, because the more you practice something, the more you'll develop
The
your
more you
abilities
will
in that
develop your
area.
abilities. That's right. Hi guys. Good morning. It's my first time coming to the camera all day. And yeah, don't mind the clothes because when you're a mom, sometimes it happens. Yeah, long story short, it's just been a very frustrating day for me because I don't come on here and talk much about like my schooling. You guys know that I was wrapping up the last semester of my schooling, but it hasn't. I did not end up passing one of my courses. I needed to rewrite my final, and then I thought I had more time to rewrite it because you have like a 90 days in between the time when you wrote the last exam and the time to wrap it up. And I've had a baby in that time, and it's been going by rather fast. So I thought I had 90 days. And I called to rebook it, and then they're like, "Oh, you can't rebook it." And I'm like, "Well, I thought I had 90 days, like from the end of my exam month." And it was like, "No, since it was from the end of the last time you wrote your exam." Long story short, I'm like in the midst of an appeal right now, and they're a little bit annoying. They're kind of ticking me off because these exams are costly, y'all. It's not cheap. I have to pay, even when I don't have to pay to write my, like I have to pay to request a supplemental, but not only that, I have to also pay to write it at my invigilate with my invigilator, and that's like it ranges from 80 to $200 depending on who's available when and where I can go to write it. Not to mention having to rebook the supplemental, which is like another 160 from my school. So I'm just a little, yeah, it's just one of those days where I'm having a moment. And then I ran into another issue with one of my teachers who did not, all my courses, in this course, I have like a 98%, guys, 98%. And why, please explain to me why this teacher failed to put my marks into the computer, why it was, you know, sent off to the department as a fail. So I had to call him up and talk to him. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And it's like, oh gosh, like if I didn't follow up with my own stuff, it would be almost like I failed an entire semester. So it's just been a very frustrating day for me. I'm trying to reflect and trying to think positive and realize that it's not the end of the world. Trying to tell myself the same things that I tell my children. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. Trying to tell myself the same things I tell my children, that this too shall pass, and even if I did fail, I mean, it would, there's an opportunity to do it again. But thank God I didn't fail. I only, it's just my one course that I have to worry about, but it's still just a pain. It's just pain. Yeah. Sorry for my rant, but it's been a long time in the making. You guys know I've been doing my school. You guys, I don't know if you've seen the video of just my story about my schooling on here. I don't know. I think I might do an updated version, but just the fact that I'm coming to an end in my semester. I'm coming to the end of my actual degree, and it's been a long time in the making, but I didn't make excuses. I still persevered and continued to do my studies because I have 3 girls. I have 4 girls now, and I just want to set an example for them. Like, I didn't want to just be the statistics or, you're not smart, or because you're young, because I didn't get my degree immediately following high school, it's like, oh, you're not going to go and get it, or you got married young, so things are going to fall apart. Like, no, I don't want to be the statistics, and thank God that I'm not, and I'm proving to myself and to other women. If you are another woman out there that feel like you can't do it, trust me, you can. Just try hard. And I just remember the first time when I wanted to do my, I went and did my real estate, for the first phase to my real estate, for the real estate course, and I failed that course with 73%, and you need a 75 to pass. Oh, that was, I gotta go, baby's calling me. But that was like, that shattered me to the core, and I'm like, I can't do this. And years passed, and then I went on to do a degree, and I'm like, I could have more than did that. Like, it just required study. No, it's not easy. None of them are easy, but like, it's like 3 exams to study for really hard versus 40 courses and numerous exams, midterms, finals, for 40 courses throughout a university career, university study. It's a lot of work. And I've been doing it. So I'm pretty thankful. I'm trying to look at the positive side of things and realize that I've come this far and I'm capable and I'm doing it, and don't let this one little bump in the road throw me back. So if you, like I said, if you are a woman out there thinking you can't, whatever it is that you're striving to do, keep in mind that it's just about hard work. Don't think that I'm not smart enough, because like Michaela and I were talking about this. I should get her here for a second. Saying, Michaela and I were talking, and it was not about how smart you are when you want to achieve something, right? What is it?
It's more so about how hard you work at the thing that more so how hard you work at what you want to achieve.
Exactly.
Because, like, it doesn't depend on how smart you are born, because the more you practice something, the more you'll develop your abilities.
The more you will
in that
develop your
area.
abilities. That's right. And we've seen this even with that guy, the smartest guy, the guy who's got like the best memory in the world. He studies hard to achieve his status and to get to where he's at. Nothing like that happens overnight. Yes, there are some geniuses, and yes, there are some people that are born with a really good brain, but we can't, the greater majority of the population isn't that and isn't them. And it's not that we can't do stuff. It's just that we have to work hard. And working hard is okay. It's just that our generation is somewhat lazy. People want things to come fast. They want it to come without any kind of work. They want it
To come easy.
They want it to come easy. They want it to come free. Remember that guy that bought his degree?
Oh, yes.
The one that bought his degree? He bought it, and then he was shocked when it didn't get him anywhere. He paid $800 for it online, and he was baffled at the fact that he got rejected from a job position.
Because he bought a fake degree.
Because he bought a fake degree. It's like, you didn't work. He's like, and he was upset. Like, he legit had reasons as to why he's so upset.
That's why he's so upset about this. I know.
It's like, I thought this would get me to here, and that was money worth, it was money,
He could have used
money down the drain. And it's
Yeah.
like, I think
Yeah,
you should
I think
have,
it was money down the drain before you bought it.
from the very
Yeah.
beginning.
Those was like looking at the camera like,
Here's Zoe. Say
"You
hi.
like to look at the
One day
camera
you look
and
at
the
these, one day you look at these videos and you'll get motivation when you're discouraged, because we all do in life, right? Yes, that's right, Mama. That's right. And I wanted to touch base. We're actually thinking of doing a little, just a few videos on here. I don't want to call it a series, because when I call it a series, I feel like I'm putting something out there that I'm not gonna deliver consistently do. But we're thinking of just doing some videos touching base about different things. And what was the one that we had talked about? Being a teen?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
What was that? What was the topic that we were talking about per se? It was like, I don't know if
like how electronics have consumed our world these days.
yes, and how our teens are becoming consumed to the point where what? They can't have conversations.
Yeah, they can have conversations through their phones in the same room.
Yes.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. So, yeah, we're going to do some series on that. Comment down below and let us know if you think those kind of videos would be beneficial, helpful to anyone you know, even to your own child, and if you're interested in seeing that. But I got to go because the baby calls, and
She's hungry.
when duty calls, you must...
That's why I was like trying to smile at her. Actually,
You're hungry,
I think it looked
boo-boo?
more like I was trying to attack her, like. But whenever I do that, she smiles. So.
Anywho, guys, thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.
Guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Subscribe.